AirPods Pro, MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, iPhone Pro, Vision Pro. I'm surprised the Apple Watch doesn't have a Pro, but Ultra may as well be Pro. What the hell does Pro even mean anymore in the sense of technology? I guess to quote the AI overview from Google, professional technology, Pro, can refer to technology-related services that help businesses focus on their core concerns, or to technologies that professionals use to perform their work. What about earbuds is professional? What about a cell phone is professional? What about a watch is professional? I could maybe see it in the iPad for people who are graphic designers and they use that for their work. And even in the MacBook, we absolutely use our laptops for professional work. But in a cell phone, in a watch, in earbuds, it just seems like Apple is really watering down what the term professional means and is just using it as this idea of, oh, professional luxury, and just way of upselling their devices. Come up with a different name. Why do we have to make professional meaningless as a term? When the AirPods Pros were first announced, I immediately shook my head in the sense that I couldn't understand why they were going with this naming scheme. I feel like it would be very uncommon for anyone doing professional audio work to be using these tiny earbuds that have far from studio reference sound. Sure, the technology in them is very impressive, but again, it shouldn't be considered a professional technology. And when the iPhone first had the Pro naming, I just couldn't get over this. It is a cell phone. It is not something that is used for day-to-day professional work by most people who have this device. Sure, there's a lot of people that definitely film with it and do their professional work in that sense, but again, professional on a phone is a very bizarre statement. And of course, don't even get me started with the Vision Pro. This is a first-generation product. I understand that Apple is trying to tout this as a device that professionals can use to do their work, but I think it's going to be a real long time before we see anyone in an office setting or something like that using devices like this instead of a laptop. And again, I still think it's only a matter of time before Apple adds a Pro line to the watch, which will really be the cherry on top for me. But in many ways, they've already jumped past that because their Ultra line is considered above the Pro line. So this is an Ultra Pro device, and it's a watch that tells time. Top of the line, which is what most professionals want when it comes to gear, okay? Easy nomenclature to distinguish the best products in the lineup. I guess so, but come on. This is really interesting, the ChatGPT response to what does it mean when Apple calls a product Pro. Typically signifies a device as part of their professional grade lineup and is designed to cater to the needs of professional users. Please don't tell me you're trying to say that most people who buy an iPhone Pro are professional users. This is nuts. See, this part I can get behind. But again, like the AirPods Pro, I don't know. I just haven't seen a single use case of professionals in the music field using AirPods Pros for any degree of professional work. It just doesn't make any sense. When Pro meant Pro. Pro has lost all meaning. Apple knows that's so accurate. While some products bearing the label are clearly intended for professional use, like Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, and the Mac Pro, accurate. Years of Apple and competitors slapping a name onto wireless earbuds and slightly fancier phones have made it hard to tell what Pro even means. Exactly what I said earlier. Yeah, Studio. I think that it's only a matter of time before Apple completely abandons the Pro naming scheme and goes to something else, because again, it really is such a meaningless thing to say. It reminds me a lot of like horrible apartment buildings calling themselves luxury apartments just to like upsell when it's clearly built pre-war and falling apart. And now you have to have this like high luxury segment of apartments because luxury doesn't even mean anything anymore. It's just this like watering down of terms just to a point of just being meaningless. I don't know. I really think they're going to change this soon, and they need to, because it's just an extremely frustrating confusion on the part of the user when pro doesn't actually mean anything anymore, and it really should go back to products that are geared towards professionals, not products that are better in the lineup. I think it's pretty obvious what's best because it just costs more money. You don't need to call it pro. But anyway, I digress. I hope you all liked this video, and if you did, please do like and subscribe. It helps so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. I'll see ya.